Hey, what's up guys, it's Master Leaf here. Just gonna do a first person video. It is literally only 5 minutes past midnight, and guess who decided to show up? It is none other than the legend himself, Unleashed. And of course, last video I did censor the name, but for this particular opponent I decided, you know what, let's just reveal who it is. And let's just observe how epic he can be after hopefully losing some games. Hopefully we'll get to see some of that raw material that we love. Anyway, seems like I have drawn Steel Talons, which is the worst faction you can get in the game. If you're new and this is my first video, Steel Talons is the absolute worst faction in the game. But we're just going to go for one spike. We're not going to risk going for more than one because he is Unleashed and he loves to go for more than one engineer. So yeah, we're not going to take the unnecessary risk, especially since we know he is random. We don't know what particular faction he could be. If he is Scrin, then well, my engineer will get sniped and I will be put behind, which is not really what you want against Scrin. No. There you go. He is some kind of Scrin, which is bad, and he just sold his portal there, which could indicate to me that he has got Traveler 59, but we don't know yet. We do not know. Let's just evac that there. At the moment, I don't see any descent, so we're not going to assume that he is Traveler yet. He could be just playing some mind games on us. Or he could be actually Steel Traveler. But no, I doubt it. He's playing mind games on me right now. We're not going to fall for it though. We have all parts of the map scouted, so we're just going to unpack our MCV. And he's probably hoping that I spend some resources on building a Wolverine, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, as you can see, I'm on 4 harvesters. He's probably slightly behind since he had a delayed portal sell. And of course you need to sell your portal to not store your 3rd harvester. And yeah, we're just going to click the Tiberium so these harvesters are slightly more efficient. We're also going to queue a watchtower, as I have a feeling he has an engineer waiting here. It's always safe to queue a watchtower in case they do. And yeah, if you don't have a tower queued, then that engineer can do some serious damage. It can force the unpack of the MCV, and then the MCV, if it tries to unpack again, will probably get captured. So yeah, Unleashed, he's just going for mass eco right now, which is unusual to see from him. And he is not sending anything to the blue yet. He's got an unusual refinery to harvester ratio there. And we could lose this game. But I'm going to try not to lose the game. We're going to go for engineer MRTs with rocket squads inside of them, because he's now going for Seekers. And generally, what you will do against Seekers is to build MRTs with rockets inside, especially in 102+, because the repair radius is a lot better, and these MRTs can repair each other much more efficiently than they would inside of 102. That is the patch, the official patch in the game. But yeah, this community patch does address a lot of issues that the game has. And just going to fill these up. You can see a Shard Walker there. But yeah, we're just going to eco up now. We've got 9 harvesters. Let's send one towards the blue. I'm not sure where his units are right now, but it doesn't really matter. Let's queue some Titans up at the top in case he has any Seekers at the bottom. And yeah, let's start working on getting some Firehawks up so we can destroy his tier 3 and try and postpone production of tripods. We don't want any tripods to be harassing us. So yeah, it looks like he is going to try and overwhelm me here with some Seeker tanks, which is probably going to work here. He went for a load of Seekers. So yeah, let's get these Titans to the bottom of my base now and scan what he's doing. He's got a stasis shield ready, so that's really bad news for us. So we might need to call in the Bloodhounds just for those units right now. We're going to need the units. He's going for early shields too, which could also be bad for us. Let's get the towers up as well. We haven't bothered to research AP ammo, but that's not going to matter here. Of course, let's get these harvesters docking. And if you're low on power, a good thing to do is to power down one of your refineries, because refineries tend to consume the most amount of power. It's refineries and tier 4s that consume the most. So yeah, I don't think he can get any more harvesters here. He might get one more. But to be honest, the units he trades for this is not going to be worth it at all. I am going to have 2 Firehawks on the map. Sell that off real quick. And see if we can just bomb some of these power plants right here. And we're going to get another tier 3 for the Stratofighter, so we can research the Stratofighter upgrade at the same time as going for more Firehawks. So yeah, let's see if he has got anything to counter these Firehawks yet. He's going for Storm Riders at the moment. And my Stratofighter is not done just yet, which is actually pretty bad for us. Let's get these Hawks up. And of course, let's get these back to base. My Titans are nowhere to be seen. We get some initial shots off here. We managed to nail some Storm Riders. But the good thing for us is that he hasn't quite got his tier 3 up yet, which is good. So yeah. He's got loads of storms. Of course, he's going to go straight for the power plants there, which makes a great deal of sense. We're still going to get some Firehawks up. He went for 3 airfield storms, so in terms of his unit production now, he isn't going to have very much. My railguns is almost done. We could cancel it though, to get some slingshots up, and of course Firehawks. Might not be a bad idea to go for multiple airfields of Firehawks. And yes, let's go for more Firehawks. And now we can start researching that Stratofighter. Not Stratofighter, but more railgun based units to kill his transition, which inevitably will be more. Did not expect it to be more of those. Alright, so let's get these back to base. Let's get these, try and hide these harvesters the best we can. And we want to try and get some splash off on these units right here. If we cannot, then that is not a big deal, as we're just going to clean up all of those rather effectively. Alright, so yeah, it looks like he's going to camp my one and only war factory. However, I have been able to leech a load of Tiberium. He is, however, going to be destroying my upgraded power plants, and of course those do me a lot of good. So yeah, he won't be going for more Hawks, I'll tell you that for a fact, to counter these units. So we're going to try our best now to deny his tier 3.
Insufficient funds. Harvester under attack. Harvester lost.
And we want to try and find his technology assembler. It's probably around in his base somewhere. There it is. So let's just bomb that. Strato back to base. And since we have railguns, I mean, we don't necessarily need to keep it, since we have Titans which can handle Mechapedes, and he's on tier 2 at the moment now, so his best he can do now is go for air, which, I mean, he's not going to build air because I have Firehawks and total air dominance now.
Construction complete.
So to be honest, I'm not off to an amazing start. We might want to get some Titans at the airfield just in case he decides to camp that. And now we're going to just bomb some power. And of course what we can do is we can bomb the tier 2.
Unit under attack.
So yeah, bomb that, and then just, you know, use the Stratofighters to get back to base as soon as possible. To sell some of these unwanted anti-air. And of course APM units are good against Mecha Ps. So yeah, we've got a bit of a Tiberium situation at the current time. As far as I know, I do not have AP ammo. Actually, I do have AP ammo, so that's going to come in handy here. But I think I'll have enough here to hold him off. Let's get these harvesters back.
Insufficient funds.
So yeah, my Hawks, I've still got 6 intact, which is nice. Let's micro this harvester back. We don't want to lose that if we can help it. Seems like I've only got 1 harvester now, which is actually really bad. Let's see what we can do here. We've got 1 elite titan, so that has a chance of going heroic. It might not, but you never know. And yeah, now basically what we want to do is get another war factory up. And go lose some Hawks to his anti-air, but nothing too much. Could transfer them all to one airfield. Put them there. Send these rifle squads to this field. And get some more harvesters produced. Alright, so yeah, 1 Titan we have to be concerned of. Send one Mechapede. We need to just send that Mechapede there, Titan there to handle it. We want to keep that heroic Titan alive for obvious reasons. And yeah, he's going to use that, which can be a problem for us. Let's sell off some buildings here. So this heroic Titan could be at the saving grace of us in this game. It all depends if we can get the crushers off on these units, and we may actually get a heroic Titan. It all depends though on how well we micro here. But at the moment it's looking likely that we will get a heroic Titan, hopefully. And a bit of miss micro here and there. Let's get these units mining. Now what we want is for that Titan to go heroic immediately. So yeah, man, a heroic Titan, we want to keep that alive now for obvious reasons. And this 1 Titan might be able to win me this game. Oh my god, this is crazy game. Get the rifle squad in there, and let's get it harvesting. Of course, we've got 4 Hawks that we need to still use. The most he can do now is go for air. Not even a tripod's going to be able to kill that 1 lone Titan. I don't need to obviously worry about giving it repairs either. He hasn't got a prodigy, so yeah, it's going to be bad for him. Right, so yeah, he's going for Megapedes now. But once I get my economy up, which is going to be now, this is going to be a huge problem for Unleashed. Let's send this one heroic Titan to handle that. And disable, prevent his hexball from being completed. And Unleashed, not paying attention, losing both of his Megapedes. And holy crap, this game is absolutely insane. Oh man. Have we got any ranks on these Hawks? Not really. Actually, we do have a little bit of ranks. I haven't been microing them perfectly though. He isn't going for he's going for probably another hexapod, I'd imagine. But yeah, we got an economy now. It's not much of an economy. I suppose he's had 4 spikes, or 3 spikes rather, for the majority of this game, which has probably helped him. But yeah, that heroic Titan, man, the MVP of this match. And he hasn't got shards yet, so we can snipe his tier 3, but we're not going to bother with that. Instead, we're just going to go around and hit some of these buildings. And yeah, this heroic Titan is just going to carry us through the rest of this match. Let's kill that buzzer off real quick. And these two heroic Titans. What the hell's going on? This is really weird. The first game I play against Unleashed and I get an absurd match already. Like, I don't even need anti-infantry at this point. I've got 2 heroic Titans. They can just deal with mass amounts of infantry. And what the hell? An elite Titan. This is not happening. This is not happening. However, I'm going to lose one of them, it seems. Which is not good, actually. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to show you all a heroic Titan, 2 of them, and an elite heroic Titan. That's just what the hell. Still not good enough to kill Descents. However, we can go for more to avenge his buddy. Let's just kill this spike now, because obviously his economy is revolving around keeping this spike alive. And Unleashed does not have an economy. We can use the Orca Strike though to reveal his next move, which will probably be surrendering, hopefully. So we can proceed on to the next game, but Unleashed is known to just prolong games for no reason. But man, yeah, wow. That's the first and only game I've ever played in the last 6 months where I got a heroic Titan, let alone bloody 2 of them. It just so happens to be when I'm recording. So yeah, really pleased about that. I didn't exactly micro that well either. I mean, Unleashed, he didn't go for tier 3 first. He went for a weird build of Storm Riders, which you don't often see, especially considering how Steel Talons would usually go for Hawks. But yeah, Storm Riders can still be fairly effective against Hawks. If they go for a load of Storms, say if they got a critical mass of Storm Riders, then, well, the Firehawks are just going to not do enough to them. And what you want to do with Storms is not clump them up. A lot of players, when they focus fire with Storms, they all clump up before engaging the unit, and yeah, that can expose them to some serious AoE when Hawks go into battle with them. Yeah, he's trying to flank me there by the look of things. He's got loads of anti-air. And I got a V35. I can't recall making that. Must have been a mistake, but nonetheless, we're going to use it to scout him. Let's just keep bombing him. We can just bomb these upgraded ones in one shot and just strato right back out. It's much like the GDI version of Hexalane. I mean, it's the same principle, really. You do damage, teleport out, don't lose anything, gain rank. As you can see, that's happening right here. We got an elite Firehawk, which has done a significant amount of damage to him. So yeah, let's continue the bombing run. And micro some of these units back. Because obviously he's going to go for the ones that are wounded. And yeah, I'm doing a bit of micro that I've been practicing in StarCraft. Yeah, that was a really good game actually, really unusual. Happy to have recorded that one indeed. And hopefully we can get some more matches against this guy. So yeah, 19-minute game. The resources, oh my god, that is such an unlikely win. Oh dear. He really screwed that one up badly. Yeah, so great game against Unleashed. And yeah, it looks like Unleashed wants to play on Rift, so we will. I mean, it is a good map. Not complaining. It's fairly balanced. Just, you know, you don't want to go for more than one spike against random, that's all. Otherwise, you could lose your engineers, and yeah, not in the mood for that kind of nonsense play today. So yeah, I'm just going to do my regular scouting pattern, which is usually 4 rifles against random. If I knew that he was, you know, Black Hand for instance, I would perhaps send 4 of these rifle squads, you know, straight down the guts together, so I can kill off a single Cabal squad, or even 2 Cabals if he isn't positioning his 2 Cabals correctly. Say if he has 1 Cabal slightly in front of the other. Alright, so yeah, he is, you obviously can't tell by the buzzer what faction he is. And if he has any sense, he will send that buzzer to a Tiberium field for some healing. We are GDI vanilla, which is much better to see than, you know, of course, we don't want to be Steel Talons again. Although having said that, oh, actually, nice bit of micro there by Unleashed, able to pull back his units and save them from getting killed. So yeah, nice bit of micro, and we can see by his war factory that he is regular Scrin. We are going to kill this buzzer though. So yeah, it looks like we were able to pick up a buzzer kill, which is nice. He is just regular Scrin, so we don't need to worry about a descent rush. Although being GDI, it's nice to have those harvesters with the chain guns on them, which always does come in handy. And what you want to do if you're against descent rushes, if they target 1 harvester, send the other 2 towards the descent, so they crush the descents while they pursue down the harvester that they're trying to kill. Most of the time, you'll have a couple of harvesters on low HP, but none gets destroyed, which is the key thing to note, is that nothing gets destroyed, and that's good. That'll put you ahead economically. So, you know, there is some micro tricks that you can do, although most of the time players don't make the mistake of losing all their descents for no reason. So, I'm not sure what he's doing, so yeah, we're going to scout with a pitbull. He could be doing something really weird. He is Unleashed after all. And as I mentioned in the first game, I want to queue that watchtower to be safe. I mean, I have been playing bike a lot, so yeah, I can't afford to take a risk like, you know, not being alert of the engineer APCs and the APCs, sorry, the engineers, the sneaky engineers around the edges of the map. I can't imagine what it will be like in Tiberium Wars, where there's absolutely no delay before capturing with an engineer. That would be kind of insane. So yeah, I'm just going to eco up, get 2 MCVs out, not lose a pitbull to 1 descent. That would be nice. And yeah, I believe APCs might be the way to go here. If he's going for a Seeker descent army composition, then yeah, APCs just makes a huge deal of sense. And we can even put rockets inside of them for that extra damage if we so desire. So yeah, as you can see, he's going for Seeker descent. And knowing Unleashed, he probably has Seekers en route to there. Yeah, so let's... Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, Unleashed is going to be harassing me at the top of my base there. He probably doesn't... It's unlikely that he has units coming to the bottom. But yeah, we have AP ammo a long way off, so we're going to have to hold this off without AP ammo, which is going to blow, but, you know, obviously go for that harvester there. Obviously we'll place the mines down here. And we're going to lose 1 harvester, which is not going to be a great deal. I mean, we're going to lose some APCs, but nothing too significant. And yeah, I hate getting stuck in waypoint mode. That kind of sucks. But we did clean that up rather effectively. I mean, we lost 1 or 2 units there, but, you know, not a huge amount of units, which is nice. And we still have 9 harvesters, so we lost 1 harvester there. And he traded all of his Seekers for that 1 harvester, which is arguably not worth it. We can have AP ammo done very soon. which is going to make these APCs much more effective against those. Start getting the secondary MCV now for the inevitable transition to... He's probably go for, you know, units such as the Megapedes to hard counter the Megapedes, which is usually what they like to do. And yes, get the tungsten shells. He gets Scrin Vanilla, so yeah, he can build Devastator warships. And he didn't look at the Butai Brimfield. He's going to lose a harvester there, so unleashed unnecessarily. Sacking a harvester, we can start to go for those now. You see what we can do with these APCs. He's got one Devourer tank, and the shield's just kicked in for him, which will probably help him with this engagement. AP ammo, man. I mean, it is pretty OP. Not the greatest placement of that in the world. He harvester here doing nothing, which is not going to be that great. And by the look of things, he has both of his both of the Tyruma spikes there. But you know, we have sonic emitters. We can drop sonics everywhere. Since he is just going for seekers mostly, then we just need to drop sonic emitters down, and we'll be fine. We can even cancel this map just so we have the credits that we need to hold this off. And double dropping sonics is going to be what we're going to use to hold this off for sure. Right, so we'll drop that, get some more powers, power plants down. As you can see, they just shred through those. And let's micro these a little bit here and there. And as in the lore, sonic emitters are really good against Scrin. So we're just going to drop these sonics down, and of course we'll have the Marv out soon. So you know, he's going to kill some units, but I'm trading this rather effectively. I'm not sure what he's doing. I do, however, have the tungsten shells researched, so if he decides to go for Storm Riders, well then he's going to find himself to be hard counted. So yeah, I'm just going to building block this for now. I'm going to just building block that right there. And yeah, he's got just Devourer tanks. He's used his stasis shield, so he has no way of disabling this Marv. It doesn't appear as though he is on tier 3, however I am on tier 3. I also will soon have the ability to drop SAM turrets with tungsten shells, which is not going to be to the delight of Unleashed here. And yeah, these tactics are just not working so well for him. As you can see, sonic emitters, as taught in the campaign, really good against Scrin. Of course, they can shred through multiple units at a time if they're lined up, making them one of the best defenses. I'd say they're the second best defense. Of course, you can focus fire the ground just so you can hit the unit that you actually want to hit. And yeah, it's not a huge deal that I'm not hitting those. Got 8 harvesters here, which it's okay. Let's see what he's doing now. We don't know as of yet what he could be doing. And yeah, he is going after all for Storm Riders, so let's get some tungsten shells out. That tungsten shells upgrade that we researched earlier on is definitely going to help us against these surprise Storm Riders. And I did make a load more harvesters than what I should, but we're definitely going to need to rebuild some of them here as well. We used a lot of them. So yeah, the Marv. Let's get this into battle.
construction options. Building. Harvester
And
lost.
we could afford to sell one of these off.
Structure sold. Construction complete. Building.
And as long as we building block this, we should be fine.
Insufficient funds. Our base is under attack.
Now, it doesn't appear as though he's on tier 3 at all. So yeah, it might be an idea to move this MCV forward
Construction complete.
so we may place
Cannot deploy here.
AA on the front line. Of course, this MCV will take its sweet time in expanding, but eventually we will be able to expand. We are still on tier 3. Get this Marv. Some repairs, of course, we can. Obviously, what you want to do now is you want to keep the Sonic Commit alive. If he decides to come forward, then we can place our second power plant and building block that, preventing him from doing anything.
Unit lost. Building. Unit under attack. On hold. Cancelled.
Yeah, this isn't working out too well
Training.
for my friend Unleashed here.
Building. Building.
He might be able to snipe one harvester, but you know, he against
Insufficient funds.
the tungsten shells, it's just going to be too much. You can send these two slingshots here though to deal some damage. And he's probably working on a hex now, or maybe he has no funds. I mean, I have been able to secure the middle green field. We might want to rebuild some harvesters, and
Construction complete. Unit promoted. Harvester under attack.
let's get the V35s into action.
Building.
And I'm going to go for mass zone now. I believe that's probably the best thing to go for.
New construction options.
Alright, of course we're going to use this V35 to scout his base, see what he's up to.
Structure sold. Building. Construction complete. Unit lost. New construction options. On hold.
And
Structure sold.
I'm probably going to sell some of these off, these sonic emitters, because we're going to call in the
Sold. Unit under attack.
drop pod in a moment.
Construction complete. Structure sold.
I think we'll call in the drop pod here.
Select target.
We'll get those for it now. Yeah, just mass zone trooper at this point, and we will be able to do fairly well against this. And yeah, as you can see, he just used his buzzer swarm, which is actually really bad. He has no idea that I'm going for zone troopers now. But yeah, zone troopers do make a huge amount of sense considering how he just used his swarm.
Construction complete.
Of course, we can sell it off for a fourth one. And these power packs can heal the zone trooper squad when it's idle, which is just going to be excellent. Yeah, we might want to get some refineries going at that bottom field there. See what he's been doing. He's probably been leeching the blue. Of course, he has been leeching the blue this game.
Harvester under attack. Our base is under attack.
But yeah, I'm going to lose some power here, but
Building.
these zones will be able to clean up.
Tiberium exposure detected.
And I'm going to send the Marvin undefended. I'm fairly certain he has only been investing in these Devourer tanks, which is a little weird. You would have expected Scrin by now to have teched up. But Unleashed is super unorthodox.
Base sighted.
And this game is no exception to that. So yeah, knowing Unleashed, he probably has a bottom base there. We'll queue a sonic emitter up.
Structure sold.
Going for mass zone trooper. I feel there's no need for...
Attack. Our base is
My
under
god, that's a lot. Alrighty then. So, I see what he's doing now. However, I do have loads of zones.
exposure detected. Construction complete.
Might want to think about the expansion.
Structure sold. Unit under attack. Unit lost.
But, you know, the Marv, He has no tripods, so it's just going to be up to these zone troopers to win me the game. And I am confident they will be able to do that.
Harvester under attack. Building offline.
So yeah, just snipe these units down individually. Now he won't have the buzzer swarm charged up by now.
Building offline. Building offline. Unit under attack.
And yeah, these zone troopers, they snipe gunwalkers rather fast. And now he has a slight problem with this many zone troopers he has to deal with. And I'm doing left click attack commands because I've just been playing a lot of StarCraft. Feels a bit weird jumping from this game to StarCraft, I have to say. And yeah man, zone troopers are pretty good. So without a doubt, they can be good. Just use this stasis shield in a bunch of zones. Probably going to swarm it with buzzers, but you know, I have the teleport ability which can save my zone troopers. They can just teleport straight out, see, with the jump jet. So this ain't going to do too much. And it's not like I am not going to do that. Just drop that there in case he has anything planned, and teleport out. And just, you know, snipe these buzzers, you know, one by one. It will be fine. Alright. So let's just snipe that. You know, zone troopers handle buzzer hives and buzzers in generally probably better than rifle squads, to be honest. And totally an underused unit, in my opinion. And you know, they just instantly kill buzzers, instantly kill everything in the Marv here. It's going to get so much experience in handling these Devourer tanks, and I expect Unleashed to say the GG very shortly. And no, he's just going to surrender. Alright. There's that, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to make this a relatively short FPV. Of course, that first game was just epic and a great start to the new year, I have to say. Unleashed providing me with such a game. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this first person video. And sadly, no comments from Unleashed. I was hoping for something, but you know, perhaps he's just saving it for after the new year. He's probably in the process of thinking of what to say. You know, 2013 it was, you know, animal. This year it was clown. Sorry, last year was clown, and now we don't know what it could be. He always has a name that he likes to call people every single year, and it's a mystery to know what it could be. Anyways, I'll say it again, thank you very much for watching, and if you thought this video was entertaining, please don't forget to like it, and I will be back with some more FPVs on a more daily basis. I know I've been kind of uploading I haven't really been doing it on a schedule, but I will promise to you now that I'll be uploading, you know, once every week. So yeah, this is Masterleaf. Peace out.